well, but I think this is going to be a great match.
Yeah, definitely.
And it'll start here with Tyra Black serving. It'll be a side out. Certainly, as we switch here from singles to doubles, it's almost like a completely different game. You're going to see the guy in the two pairs in the pair is going to almost always be on the left side and taking a lot of court. Versus Tyra and Jesse are going to usually be playing almost exclusively on the right side. Tyra leaves that ball a little bit high, and as expected, Gabe Tardio pounces on it and puts it away. That one goes wide as Black is not able to handle that attack from Gabe Tardio. Again, nice attack there.
That's pretty dominant from Alshon over there. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Christian is very powerful. Christian Alshon in the middle. And Gabe Tardio is no slouch himself with, I would say, top 5 hands in the game. I'd put Tom Protek in the top probably 12 right now, but I'd say Gabe Tardio is top 5.
Definitely Gabe Tardio up there.
So Christian Alshon with the attack, very dangerous. Gabe was not able to put that one away, even though it was a very high ball, high attack. Gabe Tardio pushes that one wide. Gabe Tardio is known for trying to have lots of deception in his strokes. You'll see him contort his body, do a lot of gyrations, and try to deceive the opponent. Put it in different locations.
Okay, again. Wow, pretty good from Christian. It's really coming over. Wow, big serve. Slightly on.
Jesse Irvine serving down 1. That's a nice drop shot there by Jesse Irvine, and Christian did not get down and get it back. We're tied at 3.
Tough.
That's tough. When it hits that net,
I like the
you're waiting for a certain ball, and it hits the net. It can throw off your timing.
I like that Gabe attacks that though. Gotta get something going here. Oh, that's it though. He set him up.
You see Christian there. He was way, quite a bit over there on Tyra's side of the court, and that's expected in mixed doubles, and especially with somebody with Christian's length and power. That's how they want to play. That return goes long.
Yeah, and here you see that in mixed, sometimes when the guy is like serving huge bombs, it can really get you some free points for sure.
that was a
from
great
both
point.
teams.
Christian was able to fight off a couple of good attacks by Gabe Tardio, but Tyra could not handle that last one, and it goes into the net. And Gabe Tardio does a great job of finding the feet of Christian Alshon with that one, which, as I said on an earlier telecast, it's really hard to play the ball when it's hit right directly at your feet. Yeah, I see that.
Oliver Lynch, report for the tournament desk.
We are tied at 4 on the 2. And there is a net ball. I got to say, at the pro level here, they take those net courts much better than I do in my my rec games. I do not like being on the other side of net balls, but it's a part of the game, and you have to learn to accept it. And that ding goes wide by Jesse. And now is 5-4-1. Take a 1-point lead. Wow, and Tardio mishit that one a little bit. I think it hit his frame, but he somehow kept it in the back side of the court there, right near the baseline. Gets Christian Alshon and Tyra to their second serve. Nice attack there by Christian Alshon. He found that right shoulder of Gabe Tardio, which is hard to defend. You got to anticipate and slide if you can to defend that. And left foot of Christian, couldn't handle it. But they do take a 2-point lead with Jesse Irvine serving. Down 2, down 6-4. Wow, that is that's a great backhand roll volley by Christian Alshon right between Gabe Tardio and Jesse Irvine, and that is just a great shot that they could not get their paddle on. And Tyra was so good there. If you're playing on the right side there like Tyra, you're going to be having your two-handed backhand there of Tyra in the middle, and she's looking to counter any attacks coming from both Gabe and Jesse, and she's one of the best in the world at doing it.
Ooh,
really nice attack.
Good attack, yeah.
Yeah, she goes cross-body there to Christian Alshon's left shoulder, and Christian gets his paddle on it, but pushes it well long. And we are at 6-4-2. Wow.
Good hands.
A good speed up by Christian. He went for the left shoulder there of Gabe, and Gabe did a better job sliding a little bit and then countering it with his backhand. And if he gets his feet in the right spot and he slides, he's got the hand speed to handle anything. Again, he goes for that left shoulder, and Gabe is onto that now. Gabe Tardio, he's onto what Christian's doing, and he's countered those last two attacks. I'm guessing Christian's going to have to adjust some of the spots he's attacking to prevent that from happening. much, Gabe
Wow.
Tardio. We're match just a few minutes ago. Christian, Alshon, and Tyra were up 6-4. Now the match is tied 6-6. And I believe they're still on the 1. Now they'll be on the 2. But what you saw there was Gabe Tardio in those last few exchanges really taking over the match a little bit.
Ooh.
Christian Alshon did a little bit of a full send there. It didn't look like a body bag completely, but he was going aggressively and puts it well long. So some good attempted resets there by Jesse Irvine, but they were a little bit too high. And when you have
Lots of
somebody with Christian Alshon in the middle going after those higher balls, if you don't get it to bounce, it's usually going to result in a side out or a change in server, which is what it did. Tyra puts one in the net, and that gives the second serve here to Christian Alshon. They're down 1. That one goes long. As one of my pickleball instructors once said, the best shot in pickleball is letting the out ball go out. And at the pro level, they're better than anybody at doing that. Christian hit a really good ball.
Really good.
And they were able to pick that one off in the middle.
Oh,
and not only pick it off, but get it to get it down, and made it nearly impossible to return. And we are at 8-6 on the 1. That's a great dink there by Gabe Tardio, who finds the backhand of Christian, got a little bit behind him, and he away from taking game 1.
Yeah, let's see. That was a good try.
Yeah, that was a good try. He went for it, and he pushed it just a few inches to the right of the sideline there. Again, they're doing a great job of not hitting those balls that are going long.
That was a very good leave.
Yeah, that was clearly well out, but when you're in the middle, when you're up at the kitchen line there and somebody's hitting it at you, to know exactly where you think that's going to land is difficult. But missed there wide, and that gives a side out, and it's 6-10.
Oh, that looked like it hurts.
Yeah, and they got a little bit of a bag there. You know, with Gabe in the middle there, Gabe Tardio, he's going to really punish any ball coming his way. There's no ball he can't handle with his hand speed. That one's well long. And that turns the ball back over to Gabe Tardio and Jesse Irvine. Jesse Irvine will be serving with another chance to close this first game out. Tyra's doing some, got a little something on her arm there, cleared it off, and here we go. Wow, that's a great attack, and that'll close out game 1. I would say a pretty dominating close there in that game. They scored after this match, we'll have the other match in the bottom half of the draw, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah, it would be Fahey and Cliff against the Johnsons, Georgia and JW. But we're in game 2. And again, there's an example of that right side player in Tyra with her two-hand backhand in the middle, ready to punish it, and she did. I do feel like what little win there is at the backs of Gabe Tardio and Jesse Irvine. That one goes long. You saw some long balls from Christian Alshon and Tyra in the first game. I'm not sure we can define this as the good side, but it possibly is the good side today, at least for now. And with that, they're up 2.
I do think they're gonna come out strong here.
Yep.
And gonna play. I mean, it is mixed. I like that Christian is aggressive. That's what you got to do. Most of the time you get rewarded, but sometimes it just doesn't go your way. But I think second set it will. But I mean, Jesse and Gabe are a tough team to beat, so gotta play at your best.
So they got to 3. They're up 3-0, turning the ball back over to Jesse Irvine and Gabe Tardio. Chance to get off the goose egg here in game 2. And there's an example where Gabe hits a nice drive to Christian's backhand, and he gets a high ball to finish, and he finishes it like you'd expect him to down the middle. No chance to get that one back.
Wow, what a save.
That was an incredible get by Tyra. But it unfortunately didn't result for them in a point. Point goes over to Jesse and Gabe. Now it's 3-3, just like that.
Did he call it out?
It was, yeah, it was out.
The serve? Oh.
Return was on. Gets this to 3-3. They're still on the 1. Wow. You know, that's the reflex of an 18-year-old where he hits the first volley, he's moving. Wow, and he finds the right side there of the court. That was open as Tyra Black and Christian were scrambling a little bit on that point. Just like that, they're up 5-3 already. They were down 3-0. They've had a 5-point run. I think Jesse thought that Gabe was going to come over and poach that one, and he did not, and she was not able to get it back. We have a ball on the court. Stopping play, it's 5-3 on the 2.
Wow. It's a good poach from Gabe. That's really impressive. He's playing really, really well.
Yeah, he's not afraid to take that forehand right into the middle. He's quick enough to cover his backhand if he needs to. He's got amazing speed and dexterity at the kitchen line. And that was a situation where they actually found the left hip of Jessie. She could not slide and counter that one. They get the ball back down 3.
A little lucky here.
Yeah, Jessie hits that one long, and that'll give Alshon and Black another point at 4-6-1. So in the first game, as you recall, they were up 6-4 and ended up losing that game 11-6. Trying to turn the tables here in the second game.
Wow.
And Gabe Tardio has an elite backhand flick and roll, but he also can use that two-y, as he just did there, to finish a point. One goes wide, so they were able to close the gap to 1. but turns the ball back over to Jesse Irvine and Gabe Tardio. Up 1 in game 2. There's a missed third by Tardio. A little too precise.
We just got a little hint that Annalie Waters and Ben Johns just lost game 1 on center court against Rachel Robacher and Andre Dayescu.
Yeah, I actually felt going into these quarterfinals, I felt like Andre and Rachel are an extremely dangerous team.
Yeah,
Rachel,
they can do something.
Yeah, Rachel's an elite player, both in gender doubles and in mixed doubles, and
yeah,
Andre is a tremendous player.
Yeah, Rachel is actually one of my favorite players to watch from the girls' side. Just how clean she plays and stuff.
She's
really,
incredible.
really solid in the dings, and yeah, I like that a lot. Just the efficiency of Dayescu is impressive too. So I think I mean, obviously still. I don't want to say I'm not surprised that they won game 1, but it doesn't.
That'll be a really fun event. Looking forward to it, and we're back in action at 6-6-2 with Tyra Black serving.
You can see. Wow.
Yeah, so we had a drop shot there that brought Alshon and Black to the net
again. Yeah, but he's so athletic.
Yeah,
it's hard to hit a drop shot on him for sure.
I think Christian Alshon and Tyra Black are probably the 2 people you would least want to do drop shots against, but they sometimes work.
Yeah.
You know, if you do those drop shots and you can get your opponent to be able to do nothing but kind of pop it up and you can finish it, that'll be fine, but many times it doesn't work out because they're quick enough, especially at the pro level. Our Gabe goes to the backhand flick finish. Maybe Tom, pro second from time to time. Cross-court dink battle going here between the ladies. And you'll see the guy be pinching in, looking for that high ball to attack if one gets popped up. And there,
good
Christian,
step in
yeah,
from
Christian does a good job stepping in, and by doing that, he found the left foot and backhand of Gabe Tardio, and he could not get the ball back over the net with his dink. Now we have a side out. So Black and Alshon have a chance here, up 8-6 to get closer to that 11 number they need to get game 2. There's a net cord that hops up, and Gabe Tardio cannot return it. There's a replay of it. It's really tough sometimes to adjust to those net balls if you're looking for another ball. And they're 2 points from game 2. And we're on the second serve. That one goes a little bit wide by Tyra. That one goes long. We are playing at the Darling Tennis Center. We're actually playing on a tennis court that's been painted over for pickleball. It's a pretty gritty surface. I think, Tom, you played matches on here. It's pretty gritty, so
yeah.
But it's, I think, certainly versus the last tournament indoors, it's a better playing surface.
Oh, for sure. I mean, definitely better than
there's a 2-8 by Gabe in the
was
middle.
Inside in Vegas last time, but
and in the indoor events, they tend to have that rollover surface. They just roll over cement. This is actually painted right over the tennis courts, which are hard courts. And we're at 7-9.
it's good pressure from
Yeah,
Alshon.
he's got a great backhand roll, and
Yeah.
Finds that
Very
right
clean.
foot of Jesse Irvine. We're on the 2 here, down 2. So Gabe got really aggressive in the middle, and Christian yelled at Tyra not to hit that last one, but we have Gabe Tardio serving. Down 1 on the 2. That one goes wide, and so that's another example. I'd like to see the stats on it, but whenever somebody calls a timeout and then they come back out, it seems like 80 or 90% of the time it works in their favor in terms of giving them a side out or a point, either one. It's critical in pickleball to stop momentum. Some teams are better than others at using their timeouts and the free challenges. That was an example where very well timed and gets the ball back with a chance to close out game 2. Gabe sneaks in there and unfortunately cannot get it over the net. That'll lead to our first game point. Still on the 1. Lead to second serve. I know that Alshon and Black are going to want to take it here and not give the Wow, and there you go. Christian Alshon and Tyra Black take game 2 over Gabe Tardio and Jesse Irvine. We will go. Jack Sock had to retire in the last game due to injury. I think he was down a couple of points, but had to retire. But we're getting going here on game 1, or game 3, I'm sorry, of this match. Too much Gabe in the middle. So I think it's always interesting when you have
Good shot.
Good job by Christian. Finishing the thought, when you have a team that wins game 1, loses game 2, who will be able to get the momentum early here in this 3rd game? Actually, we had both games. The team that got ahead early was not able to close it out. That one goes along, leading to a side out. And we still have no score with Tyra Black serving to Jesse Irvine. Ooh. So you had the 2 right side players exchanging their 2-handed backhands. Tyra Black got a little bit jammed on that last one and couldn't counter the 2-handed backhand of Jesse Irvine. So there's an example where somebody was able to hit it behind Gabe Tardio. Christian Alshon did. That's going to happen when the guy is cheating a little bit too much into that middle. That leaves room behind him, and Alshon found it. And we're still scoreless on the 1 from Tyra Black. Good attack by Gabe there. Finds the backhand of Christian, goes well long.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that.
Ball before she hit it. She said ball, right before she hit it. I promise she said ball, right before she hit it. It doesn't matter if we're behind. There was a ball coming.
So there's a little bit of discussion here about whether or not there might have been a hindrance in the middle of that point.
Because she said ball right before she hit it. I mean, we were
Jesse Irvine said, apparently said, according to Christian and Tyra, she said ball, which could be viewed as a hindrance.
She's got a quiet voice.
I promise I said it literally 3 times.
Actually, I'm sorry. Tyra Black said ball.
I mean, she
We're going to get back to play here at 0-0-1. That was a side out. Good dig battle going here. That's too high by Tyra Black. Tyra is fairly soft-spoken in general, so I think when she was saying ball.
Yeah, I believe her. I believe
yeah,
her. But it still looked like, and I think that's what Gabe said, she was still like in the moment. She had like great defense, you know. So like that's why.
Yeah, she both said ball, but she continued to play the point, which
I didn't hear it, but I had a headset on. I only saw the great defense of her, and then obviously they were still behind in that point. So I get the frustration from Gabe, but yeah, both sides. You know, when you're in this situation, it's a little heated. But yeah, it's now.
So they do get a point on that side out, but they turn the ball back over to Black and Alshon, down 1, decisive 3rd game here. Winner goes to the semifinals tomorrow.
0-1-1.
Again, we're on the Carvana grandstand court, which is kind of mixed in with the regular courts. There's not a lot of seating. I know with Ben and Anna Lee down a game over on the championship court. I think a lot of the fans are over there watching that match, but certainly I've seen the fan sizes increase all week as we approach the weekend here. That one looked good to me, but they call it out and they do not challenge. That one's wide. And it is 2-0-1. They're still in the 1, and they got a couple of points on the board here in game 3. We'll switch sides at 6. First team to 6 will switch sides.
I think I had out ball there.
Jessie shows some emotion there. She countered nicely with that 2-handed backhand. It was about head high, but she was able to get on top of it and put it at the feet of Christian to gain the 3rd point of this decisive 3rd game. That's a little bit high by Tyra again. We haven't really had a lot of what I consider to be extended dink rallies in this match. It seems like there's been a pop-up fairly early in those dink battles that one of the teams has been able to finish. But with that high dink and finish, we're at 4-0 and still on the 1. I'm guessing a timeout might be called if they're able to get another point. But they do not. Christian finds the back corner again. Gabe was being aggressive there in the middle. He found a back corner right behind Gabe. Gabe smiles and gives him the thumbs up. Things are a little bit better there by Tyra. Just getting a little more roll on those.
Oh.
That's too high. Yeah, so Jessie is doing a great job of anything that's high. She's not afraid to attack from that right side. And as expected, no, they're still not calling a timeout. I thought they might. But they're down 5-0. And Tardio and Irvine still have the ball in hand on the 2. Okay, that's a great Ernie by in the last match here on grandstand courts. You're going to see Noe Khalif, a couple of times as well. Good attack at the feet of Jessie Irvine, and that one goes wide, and a much needed side out there for Christian Alshon and Tyra Black. They need to get going here, down 6. And they need to get some points on the board and get some momentum going to have a chance here in this 3rd game. Off the net, and that's, oh my goodness. There's the defense from Jessie. She's a really good defender. She's still going.
Wow.
She couldn't get that is just elite defense by Jessie Irvine.
Very good defense.
She got everything back, but it last one. You know, I would say, like I said earlier, each of these games, the team that has started behind has come back to win. Down 6-4 in each of the first 2 games, they've come back to win. Now we're at a 6-point deficit for Jessie and Christian before they start their comeback. They're down 5 now. And that was a great hands battle. We haven't had, I'd say, a lot of extended hands battles in this match.
Yeah, not too many, right?
Both teams are capable of doing some hands battles, but we haven't seen a lot of that, nor really extended dink battles either. There goes Angle. Tyler's able to retrieve it. And they're able to get another point. I've been really impressed actually with Jessie Irvine this whole tournament. She had a great showing in singles against Leah Jansen. She's had a great showing in women's doubles.
Yeah,
she won her match yesterday, and she's looked really good. She has certainly not looked any like she's out of place here at this level against Tyra Black, who is a tremendous player.
Yeah, I didn't watch her that much. I didn't singlets, but like today she looks really, really good.
And she's actually winning a lot of these dink battles with Tyra Black in terms of getting Tyra to pop it up, not popping it up herself. Now that ball was a tackle by by Jessie Irvine. She does attack, but the attack was not quite strong enough, and Christian fills the middle with his forehand and is able to put it away. So nice job by Christian Alshon. And just like that, down 6, they're now down 2 with the ball still on the 2. Again, Jessie's keeping those dinks nice and low. Nothing to attack right now. And there's one that Tyra, and then there's a situation where Jessie really prefers that slice dink. Tyra's more apt to do. She'll mix it up, but she's probably more comfortable with that forehand roll dink. And I would say right now Jessie's been winning more of those battles. Gabe puts that 3rd into the net. And it's still a 2-point lead, up 6-4. And each game, one of the teams has led 6-4. They have not won it. Timeout by seeing if it's out. So again, they're down 4-6. They were down 4-6 in the 2nd game and came back to win it. See if they can close the deficit or take the lead on this side out. Well, there's Gabe with the Ernie again. I would say Gabe is a top 5 Ernie master on the men's side. There's a lot of guys that like the Ernie. Gabe is one of the ones that does it more than many. He's got that length. He can jump over the kitchen and the sideline, and he's deadly with that Ernie. They find the feet. So that's an empty possession there by Alshon and Black. They turn the ball back over, and Jessie Irvine's going to be serving. Up 2. Wow, that is just a tremendous roll behind Christian. Again, the guys are pinching in the middle to try to be aggressive in the middle, and Gabe found almost the sideline there. So Jesse and Gabe thought that Christian had called a timeout. He did not. He just had said, my bad. So we're back in action here. They've extended the lead to 7-4. Good job there getting the ball at Jesse's feet. Handcuffed her a little bit. 7-4 on the 2. And again, you know, Gabe can take about 2 steps coming from the baseline to the kitchen with his length and with his agility, and he does that well. That ball's high again, and just like that, we're Jesse Irvine and Gabe Tardio are serving up 5, up 9-4 on the 2 in the decisive game 3. It's been really a little bit of a back and forth match. Another dink battle here between Tyra and Jesse. Tyra pushes it over to the sideline. It's Gabe involved. Let's see if there's an attackable ball here from either side. Wow.
Pretty good.
So we finally got a high ball that was
That was
attacked,
a
and
cool
it led to a little bit of a hands battle, but Christian, Alshon, and Tyra were able to get Christian's forehand to finish that one, and a much-needed side out to give him a chance to close this 5-point gap. It's 9-4. They're on the 1. They still have a shot here to take this game if they can get some momentum going. They need to play clean, though. So Christian initially called that out, but Tyra saw it in. And they may challenge their own in ruling here. Tyra, and they would do well to, it is, ball was in. And Christian Alshon will be serving here at 9-4-2. Now that was a great attack. So Tyra found the midsection there of Jesse, and she counters it. You'll see a lot of these hands battles. You'll see the speed up followed by a counter. If that counter is high at all, the other person's going to attack it, and Christian did. Finished it.
Wow.
Okay, that was crazy.
Elite level.
That
right
was
here.
crazy. So that is being an athlete right there.
Yeah, that
Pickleball
is. Not
players
just
are
that.
athletes.
That is.
And he's
pretty
one of the
good.
best out on tour, and he found an unbelievable backhand winner.
It's pretty good from Gabe
Yeah,
too,
that
though.
was the shot of the match, maybe the shot of the day so far by Christian Alshon. Truck put that down as a possible Holland America shot of the day. But again, that turns the ball back over to Gabe and Jesse. Now that was sort of unlucky. Gabe had an Ernie attempt. He hits the Ernie, it clips the
That's
top.
not even Ernie. It's a bird.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a bird. My bad. I missed the fact he was on Jesse's side. That was a bird.
Yeah, give him some credit.
Sorry, that was a bird, but he clips the net with it and gives Christian Alshon no chance, and that leads to a match point. First match point of the match. Christian Alshon puts that one away. They're not going to go down without a fight. Tyra Black and Christian Alshon are two of the best fighters we have in pickleball, and they're not going to go down without a fight. Great attack there by Christian Alshon.
Okay.
They get the ball back. They're
See,
down
hey,
4. They're
it's
down 4. It's doable.
It is doable.
It is doable. Again, you have a dink battle between the ladies, which most of these dink battles have been. Christian steps in. Great finish there by Tyra Black to get him another point. You know, when you're in those dink battles, and certainly at the pro level, they're always going to be ready for the attack, but adjust to the dinks. You can always adjust to the dinks, but they're always ready to defend themselves against those attacks, which both these teams are great at. Wow, that's a great drop again behind Christian. Great dink right behind Christian on his backhand. He couldn't get his athleticism there to get it back over, but they still have a 2 here, down 3. Great backhand there by Jessie.
That was very well.
She finds the sideline there behind Tyra Black, and she could not get it back. And again, we're going to have another match point here, up 10-7. Jessie Irvine is going to be serving here again for the match and a chance to make it to the semifinals tomorrow. Oh, Jessie puts that one in the net. This will be very interesting. If they can get the ball back one more time, you never know what can happen. Oh my, got some nuts going on here. Oh my. Jessie Irvine finishes this match off with a beautiful Ernie over there to close it out.
Wow.
She actually body bags Christian Alshon with that final Ernie, and that was athletic as heck. And so
that was pretty impressive.
with that, we have our Jessie Irvine.